Hello there, welcome back to Crusader Kings, and well, last time we did a little bit of a mop-up of our enemies. A lot of these smaller nations were absorbed into the Wessex Empire, soon to be the Roman Empire, and my old Duke Antonius here refused to die, just as he is supposed to. And apparently my vassal limit has taken a hit, because I believe this was 19. So, what the hell? Or rather, it's probably due to the fact that I thought it was +2, but it's probably better than to do this since I only get +1. I released my stupidity, but I actually thought that it was preferential to what you already had. So I guess I'll probably should just, due to on the end of things, go back to min or low during, well, in the near future. That's probably the easiest way to do this. But when did our truce run out again? Right, 20th of October. You gotta be kidding me. Fabiana's died. Funnily enough, none of my daughters have died. Not a single one of them. Although they are 4 versus 4, 8 or so. But still, it's kind of annoying. And another theologian. So, we should be able to spread the fate fairly easily if they continue like this. So that's interesting. But I should probably have declared war ages ago. But I was kind of busy. So, war on Chester then it is. And it's just again to connect ourselves to York so we can start conquering there. And why not just go ahead, destroy the Mercian army once and for all, and we can all live happily ever after. Hopefully create some rebels as well, that would be hilarious. But yeah, there we go. No more Mercian army. No more Mercian army, there we go. And as I said, I'll just siege Chester, and if anything interesting happens, I'll get back to you. If not, I'll probably just keep it to myself. And we'll see what happens here. Keep this information to myself. No reason to actually do anything yet. But again, I'll just sit back here and see what happens. So, I just died. Or at least my king did. Duke Antonius first has set of course to the afterlife after the age of 77. He died a natural death. Duke Antonius II is what we have now. And Rufinus here will be my heir, apparently. And I got a lot of land, because again, this is what I had, so we'll give that out to, well, people, if you will. How the hell did you not become my, just my half-brother? Let's see here. I believe I have, yes, just in bags. So, needs to be approved by my regent. Wow, you gotta be kidding me. I'm 12 years old though, so I should be able to keep hold of this just until I get of age. To be perfectly fair, so hopefully that'll be the case. No thanks, I'm fine. I'll just keep hold of this for 3 years because you guys are annoying and won't let me hand the provinces over to how I want to hand them over to. Stop bothering me about this nonsense. My regent will probably do some, well, pretty stupid things though. It's kind of what regents do. And as you can see, Broth, deceitful and proud, I'm kind of in a very bad spot no matter how we look at it. Infrared courtier in Norland. Okay, so Northern Lands is actually fairly much under her control, which could be an interesting marriage if you consider that. But I'll see. I might go for, I believe I have someone here who's actually better suited. But we'll see. Might not be. Let's see, where's my father's list? Concubines apparently did not pan out, so we'll have to see here. I'll probably figure something out, but for now I'll just siege Mercia and wait until I actually come of age, and then we'll see what happens. There we go, the siege of Leicester is over, and with that we can now enforce demands on, well, Wessex, which is wonderful. And again, I'll probably just have to keep this to myself, because at the time being, I don't really have a capability of handing anything out to, well, anyone. I think I can probably see if I can actually give something to Bax, or the Westbian, that is. See here. Yeah, I can actually give this to him. So again, I'll keep Middlesex and the area there myself, and I'll just hand everything here over to Westbian, although he will probably hate my guts. Can I know, like, yeah, I can't actually give anything to him now because the annoying regent is blocking it, which is annoying. And let's see, I'll see if I can actually, can't give anything to him either. Wonderful. You've been appointed as my regent. That's wonderful. My spy master too. That's not unsettling at all. Let's see. Can't give him to him anymore. Can't give to him anymore. So I'll just have to wait until I actually come of age, which is a pain in the ass because I lost actually the net size here thanks to my crappy regent. So what? Can I kill my regent? Please, can I plot to kill him? Can I marry him away to a country far, far away? I don't really want to. I think I'll just wait. That's the easiest way. Just wait until I can actually do something. That seems to be how you do things. And as you can see here, due to my demness too big, and apparently I'm a tyrant too, people will probably hate me for quite a while, especially until I can actually start getting straight into hiding. Well, I don't care. Hide all you want, you bastard. But anyways, as I said here, I'll just wait here until I come of age, which is in, well, a little over a year. And then I can hand out the promises to whomever I want, and then I can live happily ever after. At least that's the plan. We'll see how it pans out. Well, I should probably have gotten rid of my mercenary army for the duration of this, but I decided to just keep it, and it would actually have been cheaper just to get rid of it and re-race it later on. But at least I should be of age pretty soon, so that's wonderful. I'll still have to wait 1 more year. It'll be costly, of course, but I think I'll just wait with that, because again, I'll fight Northumberland more or less at once. And do you know what? How many troops do I have? I don't have too many troops right now, so I just need to keep them for the time being a little bit longer, just to make it easier. We have a new guy here, Romanus. I can probably hand him to some land. Of course, as soon as well, the crappy region decides that I can actually do what I want. So far, they have not been well, able to allow me to do so. They're mostly just annoying assholes, every single one of them. So I'll have to deal with that as we go. But for now, I'll just wait until I come of age, and then we'll get rid of the promises. There we go, my regency has finally ended, became a brilliant strategist, which will be helpful in battle, I presume. Our focus, I'm a little bit unsure, but I guess we should probably focus on rulership rather than anything else here, of course. Seduction could be helpful, but again, not really the most useful thing. Diplomacy could probably be the same, really helpful, but I think we'll just go for rulership here to make sure that we can actually hold the provinces, or rather the provinces that we have already taken. Or I could of course go for war, but I'll not be using too much of my own people, or myself. So I think we'll actually just go for family here to make sure that we have some fertility and also health, so we can survive for a very long time. And of course I need to find someone to marry myself to. I think we'll go for, basically in this case, father's old wife for the strong trade again. Could be very helpful. And I'll also find concubines more or less at once, I think. Should be very much useful. There we go, and I'll take the prestige again. And of course we'll be looking for, or I'll be looking for concubines, finding them more or less ASAP. And we'll go right ahead here, declare war on Northumbria. I thought, but they do have Francia here as an ally. So do I want to go after them with that in mind? Probably not. So I think we're going to put a Chancellor's job here to go to Ulaid and try and basically just fabricate a claim here so I can start the conquest of Ireland. And I'll probably also go for instance, this guy, just so I can start Scotland too, and then we can work with Northumbria later. Again, wasting a lot of money here, but not much I can do about that right now. We will, however, hand over the provinces that I don't believe I require. Again, a lot of them going to this guy right here. There we go, that should be his area, I think. Chester will be part of Lancaster, so we'll hand that over to someone else. Most likely, no, not my half brother, sorry. Most likely the other kid that Junior had. As you can see here, they do actually have two, so this guy is going to be given Chester, and we're going to keep everything else ourselves. I think it's just the easier way, and I guess we'll go for become King of England again. And for now, I'll just try and save up some money, hopefully, and see if we can actually Oh, Northumbria declared war. Wow, very perfect timing, because again, I believe my armies are, or my realm is actually fairly weakened. So it's not the best timing ever. And of course... Bedforder. Did just a count now declare war on me? Yeah, apparently they don't think that I have the capability of dealing with this. And to be perfectly honest, if... yeah, the Emperor of Francia did join in, which is not good. And a lot of people are actually joining into my demise, which is not good at all. We have raiders here too. Wow. It's like everyone decided that he's weak, let's destroy him. But as long as I can just hold my own here, I think I'll be able to come up as successful or victorious, if you will. And again, yeah, I should probably just go ahead and hire some mercs, but we'll see how it goes. The bigger army here will need to be fought against. And what the hell is this? He actually died in the first battle he ever fought? So be it. Players Vespian, Alice, died bravely on the field of battle. Got some more troops at least. But still, that's not good at all. If we die bravely in battle, even if we die bravely in battle, I'll have to hand over the provinces, of course, to someone else. Britannicus. I guess there's not really much else I can do, so we'll hand over Worcester. Gloucester and the entire package just to just get it off our hands, if you will. Wiltshire, Oxford and Warwick, I think. And do you actually have a wife? A old wife, wow. Strong though, kind of seems to be the family trait to go for. But hopefully we can actually beat these guys back. But the main concern is actually that Francia managed to send some armies here, because that would definitely be enough to destroy me, more or less completely. But as long as I can just counter this by using my own armies, I'm pretty sure I should be fine. We have a 2,500 man army that will be running around, causing more or less mayhem here. So I think we can fight these guys back, but it was kind of weird that they chose to all attack at once. That is definitely surprising, and not something that I would be happy about. Of course, the fact that there are 1,500 raiders here doesn't really help either. So I definitely have some concerns. Why the hell that was only worth 6 war score is beyond me. But again, that is probably due to the fact that Francia is involved, and if they send troops here, then I'm probably going to... yeah, that's what we are fearing here. Francia armies, but I'll probably just have to pick them down one at a time and see if I can make something work. I'll just have to ignore the raiders at the moment, even if it makes me lose a lot of money, because well, I can't afford to do anything else. That's basically how things are currently standing. There's not much else to do. But luckily enough, it seems like Francia doesn't really have the capability of sending over very big armies. So even if they outnumber me 1,000 to 1, I can still win if I play my cards right here. And of course, the fact that they're raiders doesn't really help at all either. So I think we'll go just here and siege Leicester, because there's not really a better thing we can do right now. And hopefully we can force these guys to give us what we want, which is a fairly favorable peace deal on our side. And again, there's not really too much else here I can do. I can of course earn money by basically just ransoming people, but it's limits to how, well, lucrative this will be. Or rather, is it? I don't actually think there's I don't think there's a limit to how lucrative this could be. If they keep on sending 500 man armies, then I can probably very, very easily get the deals that I want, to be perfectly honest. 500 ducats here, 500 ducats there, in basically war reparations to some degree. So I can abuse the AI in that way, just because it was silly enough to decide to attack me here, because it's sending over, again, 500 man armies, because it doesn't actually seem like they have a bigger army to send. So it's going to help my siege of Dorchester lose 60 coins. Wow, I definitely need to get rid of these guys, but I just can't. I don't have the manpower right now to handle them, because I have other things to concern myself with, which is, well, these armies that keep on popping up, especially the Francia armies, are going to be a pain in the arse. But as long as I just keep on, well, hitting at them, I should be able to turn this into a victory. That's just how things are. Especially, again, if you cut your army up in 100 pieces of 700, a 2,000 man army here can really just, as you can see, demolish. So it's really, really helpful in that regard. But I'll just keep on demolishing these smaller armies. A duke, a lot of money. So I'll go ahead and, as I said, just keep on fighting, and we'll see if I can do something here. I'll try and kill these. Hopefully enough, the Francia will not be able to amass a large army during the meantime. But at least now my dynasty is growing, even though we had a lot of death. So, did Francia just peace out? Oh, look who fell out of the war, Francia. But again, this actually proves that if I have an army to just pacify Francia, I don't really have anything to fear in this realm, which is actually really, really good. Huh. Francia right now does not have the boats to actually pose a threat to me, if you will. That is basically what we learned today. That is really, really interesting. And again, it's really something I can use to my advantage. So how are we doing in terms of money? Let's just see. 25, 145, 10. It's money. That's basically what it is. It's a lot of money for no work whatsoever. So I can't complain. And I'm also very tempted now to just go ahead and declare war on these guys. Just destroy them, because they are currently shattered in two. And again, the only real issue is, of course, these smaller armies that are running around. It's a 100-man army, 200-man armies, and they aren't a threat. I have a new heir, Fabius, and he's my son. He's strong. Wonderful. And again here, I think we're just going to leave it here. Our war in Francia is pretty tough, but we came out on top because of the fact that Francia doesn't know what a boat is. But we'll enforce demands on the Duke here, or Earl, and he'll give me a lot of piety, he'll give me a lot of money, and basically we have paid for an upgrade here on, I think, our training ground. We don't really need ships just yet. So let us just go ahead here, upgrade our training ground in Essex and, well, everywhere, I think. Do one more upgrade in Winchester. Or do I want to actually reconquer Kent and use that as well? Middlesex and Kent instead. Could be more helpful, let's just be honest, so I might go for that. But this is where we're going to leave it for now. We were attacked by both Mercia and Northumbria with Francia, and we came out on top. Which we shouldn't have, but who cares? We won. I'll see you next time. Bye.